So almost set then. Look at the teams just before we start, and no surprise really that Adam Griggs has made no changes after that performance in Wales. Created plenty of chances in the second half, particularly in the back line where Tyrrell ran the show. Naupa and Higgins in the centre created plenty on a plate for Parsons, who in fairness her finished every time she was asked to do it, as did Considine at full back. No injuries, and it's on we go to take on a French team with quite a few changes. 8 in total from the side that beat Wales 2 weeks ago. Don't forget they have had a break in between. In the pack, Rose Vallardou comes in at tight head prop. Safi Ndiaye comes back into the second row. She certainly won't weaken that, with Marge Mayans, a stalwart on the 7th circuit, starting at blindside flanker in place of the injured Céline Ferrer. Lauren Sansu and Caroline Drouin form an all-new half-back partnership, with Jade Ulotule and Carla Nesson making up a fresh midfield in a dangerous French attack. Well, beside me, Fiona Coughlin. This is an altogether different proposition from Wales a couple of weeks ago. And as we look at the Irish and the French bench as well, great to see Amy Murphy-Crowe come in for what would be her 15th debut. A flyer in the 7th circuit for Ireland, no stranger to scoring tries. And it will be interesting to see how she acquits herself should she come on at some.
We've seen loads of exposure this week, particularly in Ireland, and I've seen a bit across the other nations as well, that there's been loads of exposure on all platforms. So, you know, it's not competing with the men's game, and it's brilliant.
First touch for the French number 8 was not a good one. Emmeline Crowe, perhaps a little bit of nerves there, just bounced straight off her chest. Knock on and a scrum to Ireland.
Set!
Probably saw from one at all in the first 30 minutes. Cardiff last weekend. Orca run coming back, but it's picked up by Emmeline Crowe, and then Ireland trying to plough through and get possession here. Sani Naupa did really well. And Ireland have it 5 minutes from the French line. What a chance this is. Naupa calling for supports. Dane just directing traffic. She's going to ask the forwards to pick and go. Dorothy Wall is getting stuck in early on. Careful not to get isolated there. And then Jungang just hits the ground. Ireland get the penalty. It's right in front of the post as well. And much of the build-up this week suggested if Ireland are going to win this game, they have to take their opportunities when they come, and that's 3 points on the board.
Crouch.
All the decisions so far have gone against them.
Bind. Set.
Better from the French. Drouin trying to get the back line going now. The hands of Ulotule. That's lovely by the French. Emily Boulard. Boulard into the 22. Pass on an absolute play for Caroline Boujard. And that is what the French can do. Boujard with a beautiful French try.
Straight off set piece, that was outstanding. It just came from scrum, brilliant hands out. Ireland's defence got a little bit narrow. We see the scrum up on the left hand side, puts Ireland under pressure immediately. Great hands here, and look at Boulard on her second cap, a rangy runner, draws the Irish defence. Emer Considine probably should have listened to the push. She didn't trust Eve Higgins on the inside. Here we just see Eve Higgins pushing across. Lauren Delaney set her feet down. And a bit of miscommunication there, whether Emer Considine should have pushed out to Boujard.
Griffin again chopped down at the knees by Marjorie Mayan. Now Boo, little dummy kick, but there's two straight in front of her. Dropped the shoulder and into contact at full pace. Claire Malloy again trying to get the feet and the hands free, but often to the dive with the ball. Dane goes left, Wall, Pete, Considine tries the handoff and loses the ball in contact. Kick over the top from Sansu, and Ireland have to be careful here because there's a race for this one. Higgins is coming across. I don't think she's going to get there in time. Is it going to go sit up? It mightn't even have to. Where's that ball? Beautiful try. Opportunistic piece of attacking rugby by the French. Ireland completely caught at sea. When you lose ball like that, Fiona Coughlin, that's what the French can do. The pace to burn. We're going to go upstairs and check with the TMO.
On-field decision try, but we want to track that grounding.
But Ireland just completely at sea there.
Yeah, they were on the attack. You know, they'd known in the backfield a really easy turnover. We're just going to see the grounding here. Boulard, yeah, I think she gets that down. Yeah, they scored two tries off Mauls last week against, or 2 weeks ago against Wales, and it's a weapon of theirs. And we haven't seen Ireland trying to defend it.
And it's a very effective weapon because they're almost at the line, and they're down. Yes, they are. It's a penalty try, in fact. That is the power of the French back. And it's try number 3, and it's all too easy at the moment. And it's a yellow card as well for Eva McDermott.
Yeah, you just see the power here. They shear off on the side. They get bodies in. They get long.
Doesn't matter if she's held up. Penalty try.
And then Eve McDermott pulls it down.
Penalty try. For bringing them all down. Yeah. I just double checking.
So Ireland down to 14 for the next 10 minutes.
Saw her last week, her ability just to glide through the tackle. Again, this is a brilliant attacking position for Ireland if they can just sort out their line out.
Ireland go to the front. It's a clever, quick one, and Friday's taking it. Ireland now with the ball and trying to push their way towards that French line. Dane happy to let the pack continue. France struggling to contain it. They're over the line. Can they get it down? Yes, they can. Cliona Maloney strikes back for Ireland.
Really clever play by Ireland. Their line-out's in trouble. They don't put anyone up the air. They just go straight to the front, set up that maul, and just get it on the weak side, on the right-hand side for Maloney to go over. You know, to fight back. They've just gone down three tries down and then lose a player, and to come back like that is really positive.
You get the ball down. Really good hits. Where is it? Has it been held
up? There, we come back to the penalty.
Penalty again.
Offside.
Ireland offside, and they certainly won't want to concede another to the sin bin. A quick tap and go taken. Referee happy to let play continue. Almost at the line. Sansu trying to dig it out. Number standing to the right. Ndiaye calling for it and getting it. Ndiaye for the line for France. Where's that ball? Has she got it down? She has. Sarah Cox says try. And France are in again.
So Catherine Dame just trying to get underneath her, but she's just too powerful. She just bounces off players.
That's right.
Wait.
Kick to Considine. Trying to step around. Needs a bit of help from Tyrrell. Tyrrell with the handoff. 2 minutes to go to the end of the first half. Another good hit by Mayan. She is up so quickly every single time, the French number 6. Out it goes. First chance really for Parsons with ball in hand. But again, France well aware of her danger, and she's lost it in contact, and a chance to break through by the winger. Banet is going to sprint through for another French try.
It's all too easy there for France. You know, Ireland tried to get the ball out to Parsons. Looked like she had a bit of space out there. France defended it really well, and
France are in complete control here.
They're in complete control, and then you look at their bench to come off and the difference they're going to make as well. I suppose we reverted back. We saw in the second half last week against Wales, Ireland making errors and unforced errors.
Soja to throw for France. That goes to the middle, taken by Grove. France set them all. On they go, going to back their power here. Lindsay Peat trying to stop single-handedly at the moment. It's gone down, and it's a ruck. So France have possession. Fall being asked to rejoin. Out it goes to Rose Bernadou. Bernadou's almost at the line.
No, she's short.
Just short, says Sarah Cox. Chance to go again. Grove is calling for it. Grove for France. She's just short as well. They're going to have another go. They go to the blind side, and it's easy for Bouchard. Bouchard gets her second try. France increased their lead, and it's one-way traffic at the...
And just the quality of pass from Sansu out to Bouchard. Just steps back inside on Dane.
Drouin. Nice hands by the French. Lovely flowing run by Cyril Banet, and gets the offload as well. Pick off the ground. Boulard. Tackled over halfway line.
Wait here.
Bourdon. Drouin. And it's crashing run by the loose head Desay, and then the hooker and supporter Socha at the Irish 10-metre line. Drouin once more, trying to go wide this time. Lovely quick hands. Mayan thought about the offload. Probably the wise decision just to die with that ball, though. Would have been a bit of a stretch, so quickly there to get it away is Bourdon. Look at the offload from Drouin. That's really good running. Ménager one-on-one with Considine. She's going to power away past her, and that's what Ménager can do. And France in again.
Into the wider channels, offload, and then Ménager. She is a phenomenal athlete.
And does anyone be under any illusions?
Had much, and again, it's the playing age and the time they have on the ball week in, week out that makes such a huge difference.
Another big strum, and off goes Bourdon, the French scrum half, on a play for Banet into the corner. Easy as you like.
See here again, it went up the wrong side. Bourdon still taking it around. Dorothy Wall was slow off the flank there. She was busy scrummaging, and then just too easy. Draw and pass to Banet.
No,
Super finish by the winger inside the last 10 minutes or so. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to the final game. You have the likes of Jess Breach up against the back three from France. You got Emily Scarrett as well. Matches in the pack. Poppy Cleal, Marley Packer going up against that French pack. It's going to be a brilliant game next. So into the corner from Stacey Flood. Ireland will have the line out. Still 6 minutes to play.
So thanks for that. Just on here.
So Emma Houben to throw, just getting instructions from O'Dwyer. Might try and set a maul from this if they can get possession. Interesting to see if France try and contest in the air. Will they just plant themselves on the ground and try and stop when they know it's coming? Maul set by the Irish pack.
In 5.
It's decent charge so far, almost at the line. Surely get that down. Really good try.
Again, back to the maul where the try came in the first half, and Emma Houben's down. You know, set up well at the start, got numbers in. Just see it again. Set up at the front on Nicola Friday. Ball is transferred back, controlled really well. You just see Emily Lane.
So Lane, and the Irish captain just dives on the ball. Maybe just happy to see the final whistle here, but Ireland going to keep playing. Out it goes to Considine, shackled into touch, and that should be the end of the game.